The VaporFi Edge Starter Kit delivers sub-ohm vaping power and performance in a simple yet versatile design. The Edge Starter Kit features an 1800 mAh battery and a high-capacity 7ml tank with adjustable airflow control, as well as a pre-installed 0.5 ohm coilhead with adjustable juice flow control. The tank also features an advanced cooling design built into the base and a 12mm inner diameter wide bore drip tip to help with heat dissipation. A copper setting pin in the base is also used to ensure optimum power is delivered to the coilhead. A replacement coilhead and glass tank are also included, along with a 510 drip tip adapter, charging cable, USB wall adapter, and user manual. 0.2 ohm Ni200 temperature control coilheads are also available for the Edge tank and can be purchased from VaporFi.com, though a temperature control compatible device will be necessary to use them. The Edge is just about ready to use right out of the box, but you'll need to fill it with your e-liquid first. If you haven't already, remove the tank from the battery by gripping the tank at the base and unscrewing it from the battery. Holding the tank upside down, unscrew the base and remove it from the tank. Now just fill the tank by pouring your e-liquid down the sides, making sure not to get any liquid down the center shaft. You will want to stop filling just before the liquid reaches the opening of the center shaft. Reattach the base to the tank, then reattach the tank to the battery. You will want to make sure to tighten things down all the way, but take care not to over tighten so as to avoid damaging the O-rings or the device itself. It just needs to be snug. Because the coilhead is new, you will first need to prime the coilhead inside the tank. Wait about 1 to 2 minutes, then take a few dry puffs from the tank without pressing the button on the battery. This will allow the common wick inside the coilhead to become fully saturated and avoid experiencing a dry hit. Now turn on the battery by quickly pressing the button 5 times within 2 seconds. The LED indicator around the button should flash 3 times when you are successful. You should now be ready to vape. Just press and hold down on the button while you take a puff. Release the button when you've finished and enjoy vaping. The Edge tank allows you to adjust the airflow when vaping by turning the airflow control ring around the base of the tank. Having more of the air slot open will result in a light and airy draw when puffing on the tank, whereas a smaller opening will lead to a tighter draw. When you begin to run low on liquid or you begin to experience a slightly burnt taste, it will be time to refill your tank. Continuing to vape on an empty or near empty tank will lead to burnt cotton in your coilheads. Coilheads will typically last 1 to 2 weeks depending on your use. Once you experience a burnt taste, a decrease in flavor or vapor production, it may be time to replace the coilhead in your tank. You can purchase additional coilheads at VaporFi.com. It's also recommended to change coilheads when changing e-liquid flavors to experience the best flavor from your e-liquids. To replace the coilhead, remove the base from the tank as you would when you're refilling the tank. It's recommended that you replace the coilheads only when the tank is empty. If there is any liquid in the tank, take extra care when removing the base so as not to spill any of the e-liquid. You may also want to remove the drip tip beforehand so that you're able to set the tank upside down while replacing the coilhead. Once you've removed the base from the tank, unscrew and remove the old coilhead. Then take your new coilhead and screw it into the tank base. As always, make sure it's screwed down all the way, but do not over tighten. At this point, you may have noticed the multiple holes around the coilhead. This is the juice flow control ring with 3 sizes to choose from. When using the Edge Starter Kit, the 0.5 ohm coilhead is best used with either the small or medium hole, while the 0.2 ohm coilhead is best used with the largest hole. On devices that feature variable wattage control, the smallest hole is best used when vaping below 30 watts. The medium-sized hole is recommended when vaping around 30 to 50 watts, and the largest hole is recommended when vaping from 50 to 80 watts. Once you've selected your juice flow setting, reattach the base to the tank. Just as you did when you first filled the tank, you will need to prime the coilhead to fully saturate the cotton before vaping. To turn the battery off, quickly press the button 5 times within 2 seconds. To turn it back on, quickly press the button 5 times. The LED indicator will flash 3 times whenever the battery is turned on or off. During regular use, the LED indicator will light up. When the color changes to red, the battery's voltage has dropped below 3.65 volts. When the LED indicator begins to flash 3 times during use, the battery's voltage has dropped below 3.2 volts and it is time to recharge the battery. Turn off the battery and remove the tank. Take a cotton swab and clean the 510 connector of any gunk or stray liquid that may have found its way in there. Now attach the supplied USB cable to your battery via the charging port found on the side of the battery, and plug the other end of the USB cable into either a USB port on your computer or to the USB port on the included 5V USB wall adapter that came with your Edge starter kit. The LED indicator on the battery will turn red during charging and will turn green when charging is completed. It takes about 2.5 to 3 hours for the battery to completely recharge. The battery has a built-in safety and power saving feature that prevents it from firing an atomizer for more than 10 seconds. When this occurs, the LED indicator will flash 5 times, and the battery will go into a standby mode until the button is released and pressed again. Although this can help prevent the risk of accidents when carrying the Edge in a backpack, for example, it's still recommended that you turn off the battery completely before doing so. Keeping your device clean and well maintained is essential. Periodically wipe down the device to prevent any dust and other particles from entering the device, and keep it away from any liquids. Clean the 510 connector regularly with a cotton swab, removing any liquid or gunk buildup to ensure you always have a solid connection with your atomizers. We hope you enjoy using your new Edge starter kit and found this user guide helpful. For more information about your Edge starter kit, please refer to the included user manual or visit us online at VaporFi.com, where you'll also find a wide selection of vaping products and e-liquids. Choose from our in-house blends or customize your own with over 30,000 possible combinations. Bet you can't try them all. VaporFi. Think it, mix it, vape it.